Willow Springs, and online at WCPT820.com, where facts matter.
What actually happens in a martial arts class? It's not just kicks and punches. We build confidence, discipline, respect, and so much more. From warming up to our karate lesson of the day, we have classes for all ages and all ranks. Every class is designed to help kids leave feeling stronger, prouder, more focused, and part of something bigger. Saga Martial Arts. It's not a boot camp. It's not a daycare. It's a structured environment designed to build capable, confident kids, one class at a time. To book a lesson, visit sagamartialarts.pro, or you can call at 312-927-0184, or you can email at karateinvillapark@gmail.com.
Hey folks, it's Richard Chu, also known as Bad, the Black Asian Dude. Yes, we're on the family meeting, but right now, you've probably heard about my new show, Choose Views, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. on WCPT. Choose Views is about pragmatic, progressive conversation with a bit of smash mouth talk. Tune in 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Monday through Friday on WCPT, Progressive Talk.
Wilson, and I'm the President and CEO of the Schreiber Center on Poverty Law. You can visit us at www.povertylaw.org. Hey cousins, now it's time for the family meeting news.
Hi. Okay. I'm Michelle Peltier, and here's what we're following on the family meeting. This month for White History, from writer Kathleen Newman Bremang, she stated, Michael B. Jordan's Oscar win had nothing to do with Timothée Chalamet. Michael B. Jordan won the Oscar because he deserved it. And the articles focusing on Chalamet in the aftermath of Jordan's win are frustrating at best and at worst, an indication of a racist industry that refuses to believe a black man could have won on merit alone. That is your This Week in White History. CBS News this Friday announced it is shutting down its storied radio news service after nearly 100 years of operation, as a part of a round of layoffs, blaming a shift in radio station programming strategies and challenging economic times. When it went on the air in September 1927, CBS News Radio was the precursor to the entire network. Today, CBS News Radio provides, material to an estimated 700 stations across the country and is known best for its top-of-the-hour news roundups. The service will end on May 22nd. A jury has found Elon Musk liable for misleading investors by by deliberately driving down Twitter's stock price in the tumultuous month leading up to his 2022 acquisition of the social media company for $44 billion. But it absolved him of some fraud allegations, finding that he did not scheme to mislead investors. I don't know if that's true. Because it's a class action case, it is not clear what amount in damages Musk will have to pay to thousands of shareholders, but it is likely in the billions. Please visit our webpage, tfmradioshow.com. You can subscribe and follow us on Fanbase, Threads, TikTok, Spoutable, Blue Sky, and Twitter. Also subscribe and follow our YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook channels to view us live. Where's the camera? When we're on the air. You can also listen to a repeat of this show every Tuesday on WARRradio.com, 1520 AM or 103.5 FM, where North Carolina comes to listen. We'll be right back.
Hey, family meeting cousins. As you know, we've created a Patreon family meeting subscription and membership page to include you great listeners in our effort and give you a chance to very economically promote your business, organization, or local event. You can contribute as little as $5 per month to get your message out and support the family meeting as a viable voice. We know you appreciate our permanent interest dialogue, get up and dance playlist, and our great guests who stop by. So become a cousin and go to our website, tfmradioshow.com, and click the link.
And Lita Buchanan, middle school math teacher. I listen to the family meeting.
My name is Cecil B. Lucy, attorney at law and certified public accountant. I listen to the family meeting.
Welcome to the galactical headquarters of the family meeting. I'm your boy E. That's your girl Michelle. You heard her do the news. Thank you so much for the news.
Welcome,
Michelle.
welcome.
Yeah. I am truly on fumes today. Yeah, because I've been rolling for almost 2 weeks. Yeah.
In a good way, though.
Yeah, it was good. Interesting. I'll tell you a little bit about the travels. I'm your boy E. Grab your phones, find us on social media at all the places Michelle mentioned, because I listened this time to the places she mentioned. Go there, do that, subscribe, follow, stalk, whatever you do on social media, do that with us, because that's where the conversation continues when we're not here. You'll visit our webpage as well. Go there, tfmradioshow.com. That's tfmradioshow.com. You'll find archived broadcasts, our music playlist, and a live link for the live video of this broadcast on YouTube, right there, tfmradioshow.com. In the space shuttle cockpit controlling everything, I think it's Bobby Longstroke, but I'm not quite sure.
Yep.
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 You said yep.
Hi,
It's
Devin.
You gave us a yep, so this yep.
Is our volume okay over there? Because I'm getting some, maybe it's just YouTube.
Is it too loud?
It's too low.
Okay, I'll turn it up.
Thank you.
Yeah, so do that. Will you? tfmradioshow.com, and you know what? Send a message to us. Say hi to Bobby Longstroke.
Yeah.
It's time they gave him some love, don't you think?
I know.
Yeah, I think so. Let's do that, right? Hey, man, while you're there, visit the button, become a patron. Did I say visit the button? I mean, mash the button. Become a patron. For as little as $5 a month, you can help us stay on the air, and hopefully you can hear us. Mash the button on tfmradioshow.com. The lines flow quickly. The number is 773-763-9278, 773-763-9278. I've been at March Madness for the last 10 days. Doing my thing there out in Norfolk, Virginia, and then eventually at Dayton, Ohio, and then eventually at Buffalo, New York, and then back to Columbus, Ohio.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was at D.C. I forgot. I left Norfolk and went to D.C. I forgot about that one there as well.
Are people still racking up miles?
Who knows? No.
That means you're not, apparently.
No. I don't, Yeah. Yeah, so I was following my Howard Bison around. So we did what I thought we would do at Norfolk. We got the trophy. Both the women and the men got the trophy. Yeah, won the MEAC conference. And fantastic games, fantastic outing. Norfolk is a Bama-ass town. You don't want to be there if you don't have to. They might as well roll the sidewalks up at night. Ain't nothing going on in Norfolk, Virginia. I have no idea why they host it in Norfolk, Virginia. But
Is that where you got the bagpipes, or no?
the bagpipes?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I forgot about the bagpipes. Thank you for reminding me about the bagpipes. So my wife and I rolled back from Norfolk to D.C. because we had a watch party. You know what a watch party is?
Do you watch the game?
No.
With a lot of people?
I know you didn't know. You should have just said, I don't know. Should have just said that.
So it's, okay.
No, it was
What is a watch
we
party?
watched to see what our seating is in the tournament. It's a seating show.
I see.
Yeah.
Like the grid or the whatever.
The grid, right. We'll go with the grid.
Okay.
Okay, that's right. And so so the men and women did it together since they were both champions.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, of course. And so the men were off to Dayton, Ohio, for the first four play-in game. We used to call it play-in game. It's the first four now. And we played the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Or if you're from Baltimore, you say Baltimore County. Yeah. Yeah. And they were the champions of their conference as well. And so we beat them. Thank you very much. And
You're like
so,
a proud papa, weren't you?
oh yeah, absolutely. So we got into, I got into Dayton on, damn, I can't remember what day I got it. Monday. I got into Dayton Monday morning.
This week.
Last week.
Okay. That was your first day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got into Dayton that Monday. I traveled with the team.
Okay.
I was on their charter jet.
Oh.
No, it was a regular. It wasn't like no private plane or nothing like that. It was just a regular. Oh, it's a regular jet.
How'd you treat Tiffany? How'd you treat Mrs. Grant?
She was slow on the draw. When coach walked over and said, "You want to roll with us, E?" I said, "Yeah."
And you should have said,
And
you should have had your hand out and say, Tiff, come with.
She threw her hands out and she didn't know if she wanted to go or not. So I was like, all right, I'm going.
I don't even know why they asked you the question.
Yeah, so it was cool. It was all, the NCAA pays for all of that stuff, right?
Nice, though. Very nice.
Yeah, it's cool. Hotel and everything. It was pretty cool. I mean, Dayton's a podunk town too, but.
Now, you get this because you're an alum or because you are actually part of the basketball team in some way?
Well, I mean, they, in many ways, I'm part of the team as one of their pivotal boosters.
And that's what it felt like when I went to,
So it was cool. It was cool. I mean, we got to Dayton, and everything when you get to Dayton with the NCAA, it's all scripted. We got in about 1:00 in the morning. I'm sorry, that was when we went to Buffalo. Slow down while I try to figure out where I am,
you
where I was.
should
where
have
I was.
written it down in a little
I have
journal.
no desire to write it down. We got in and we did our thing. We won. We beat them. We won that game. First NCAA tournament win for Howard.
So what'd you
The
guys
men.
do after
I'm sorry.
the
Let
game?
me correct myself. First tournament win for the men. The women won a few years ago.
Because women always go first. But anyway, what'd you guys do after the game?
Okay. We beat Maryland, Baltimore County. We got on a plane around 10:30 at night and flew to Buffalo.
So there was no celebration? Was there celebration on the
We're
plane?
supposed to win, man. We didn't celebrate winning. We're supposed to win. But no, I mean, we were happy. They were happy. They won and stuff. But we got on a plane and went to Buffalo. Because the NCAA moves you along. They got schedules to keep. They got buses scattered. Let me tell you, they're so tight on the schedules, they engage the local police to give us a police escort.
Sure.
Like lights on and sirens and everything.
That's quite an operation, isn't
Oh
it?
my God. And so of course
love that.
it's the team, it's the coaches, it's the staff, it's the band, it's the cheerleaders. All of us are on the same plane, on the same buses. We had 3 buses when we got to Buffalo.
Wow.
Yeah, it was cool. So we got to Buffalo on Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning. And then we played Thursday against Michigan in Buffalo. We should have beat them. We should have beat Michigan.
It was a smackdown, wasn't it?
We lost by like 20, but Michigan beat like Power 4 schools this year by 30. They only beat us by 20. I mean, they have a $20 million roster.
That's what Tiffany was telling me.
It's $20 million. They started 6'9", 6'9", and 7'3" on the front line. Our main guy is 6'4", and we gave him hell. We gave him hell in the first half. We just got kind of outmanned. Size overwhelmed us. But they beat what would be considered what are ranked teams by 30 plus.
Mm-hmm.
They only got us by 20.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm not even happy about that because I felt we could have beat them.
You always do, though.
Mm-hmm. That's how you're supposed to feel, right?
Sure.
You're supposed to go into the game and try to figure out if you can play well and give it the old college. No, we're trying to win this game, man.
I mean, that's the point, right?
Yeah. I think that the thing that was fun, though, was really fun, was that the world got a chance to see and experience Howard kids. And it wasn't it wasn't at all on the basketball court. It was the post-game and pre-game press conferences where you got a chance to meet these young men and young ladies in the case of the women.
Yeah.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to social media, look up the NCAA press conferences for the Howard games, pre and post conference, and you'll cordially meet Bryce Harris, who's a wonderful young man. You'll meet O.C. Okoji from Canada, Wonderful young man. And then Coach Blakeney.
What's his name and where's he from?
OC's from Canada, but his people are from Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Great kids. Great kids, play hard, wonderful students, the kind of kids that you want to support. And then the ladies, of course, played yesterday. Yesterday was Saturday in Columbus. I rented a car in Buffalo and drove back down to Columbus.
Look at you.
Yes.
So proud
Yes.
of you.
And watched the ladies do their thing. Now, they lost to Ohio State, and they should not have lost.
Really?
They laid an egg. Laid an egg. You hear me? They had 18. Ohio State had 18 points on turnovers on one in the second quarter. Oh, wow! Because they got the yips on this press that they put out there, and they've seen that press before. The team wasn't bigger. They weren't better. They should have won that game. I'll say that forever and ever. And so no, I didn't grab many in the way of souvenirs.
Do you ever?
Sometimes I will, but what I kept saying to people was, no, I don't want that. I'll be back. I'll get it next year when I'm here next year. I'm not, not that dude. I ain't no fanboy kind of dude.
Yes, but you have people in your life who are.
I brought you a hat.
I know you did.
So Terry and I threw a reception on the eve of the championship game in Norfolk. Yeah.
I'm showing the.
Yeah, I got you. I know what you're doing. We threw a reception and we auctioned off some shoes, and Terry's had some hats manufactured that we sold to attendees and stuff. It was a very nice evening. We probably had about 60 people there. It's pretty cool.
Sit down dinner?
No, it actually was like tapas kind of thing.
Okay, small
But
plates.
like soul food tapas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they brought out catfish and they had crab macaroni and cheese. Because I picked a black place. You know that.
Of course you did.
Yeah. I found a black place. So we ate right.
Of course you did.
And got this brother paid too. So
Okay, nice.
there's that. The stark difference though for me, and I actually checked myself on this a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Because when we got to the NCAA tournament, of course, it's a different energy. Everybody's shuffling you along. So the first thing that became, it wasn't the first thing. It was, I was on the lookout, and it became apparent to me that the NCAA doesn't really hire black people. I may have seen one black person actually working. And when I say working, I mean in a meaningful job, like a job that paid well.
Like an executive job.
Yeah, like not even the bus drivers we had were black.
So when you did see black people and they weren't playing ball, in what capacity did you see them?
They were there to see their sons play basketball, their daughters play basketball.
And that's it, huh?
Yeah, and it's hard for me to sit here and say that there were no black people because I didn't see everybody.
Yeah.
But in the places that they moved us around, and they spent a lot of time. This is what really kind of turned the needle for me. They spent a lot of time telling everybody what they can't do. There's a whole lot of that. Can't be there. Can't stand there. Are you supposed to be here? Can I see you pass? It's that. And I was, like, yo, it was all I could do to behave because I didn't like how it felt.
How did it feel?
It felt like they were doing what the NCAA does, which is to make a bunch of money on the backs of black kids. And that they shared amongst themselves. And I told you, I checked myself a little bit just to make sure that I wasn't being blackety black on this thing. But, I didn't like the tone that they, hey, it's like that. Like, you ain't my daddy, man. Don't roll up on me like that, man. I had to show them my pass. I'm rocking my jeans and hoodies, so I'm not wearing a suit or anything. Everybody's rocking hoodies, right? So I don't stand out. I'm just old, got a gray beard. You're not a basketball player, not at your age. So, it was. And so yesterday, we were at the game yesterday, and Tiff put her purse on the wall in front of us. So the little white woman rushed over real quickly. You can't have your purse there. Just, why not? Why not? Why are you rushing over here? like, you know, it just felt that way. It felt oppressive to a degree.
And you say that's your first one?
No, I've been before.
Has it been that way before?
When I think back, probably. I didn't have full access like I did this time. I had the badge so I could be in the locker room and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So,
see, I will tell you that I think that it's probably changed from the time that you went before because of COVID, because of ICE, because of security issues. I think that maybe they're tightening up on purpose because of all of the things that could possibly happen, and so maybe they're over preparing.
I mean, admittedly, that could be, because when we came in every day, they made all the boys put all their bags down, their bags with all their gear in it, and then they had to walk through security. Okay, that's fine. Not quite fine, but these are the players. Mm-hmm. So they're going to come in here and shoot the other team?
But anymore today, we don't know.
I know. I mean, yeah, possibly. But so then they had dogs. And the dogs came and sniffed all of the bags.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know. It felt a little overkill. I know the environment we live in. I know it's necessary to do these things sometimes. But it just felt like it was knowing how the NCAA works and how they fought these young boys and girls being able to get some money all these years under the guise of amateurism. I know my boys wasn't interested in shooting the other team. I know that. I know my ladies weren't interested in shooting the other team. It may have had some weed, but not with them.
But it's not about your guys and your girls. It's about the collective.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. That's why I had to check myself. I mean, are you being too blackety? Is this? I just ain't used to white dudes barking at me like that.
Sure.
I don't respond well to that. That's why I'm unemployable.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I get you.
I don't do that.
But I will tell you, as a person who used to have security under her umbrella, that it's not overkill in the environment that we're in now.
I get that.
And so I encourage you not to take it personally.
I worked really hard not to do that. I'm
proud of you.
I made sure they got to look like that's not the tone. You can ask me,
right?
But you don't tell me. I'm a grown ass man.
Yes.
I gave him the look, right?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Because that's what you got to do sometimes, right?
That's all you got. That's all you got.
I'm just saying. I heard we were listening to Karen Hunter and Dr. Ray Carr on YouTube on the way up here.
Yep.
I would encourage you all to subscribe and listen on Saturday mornings to Nubia in class with Greg Carr. Karen used an analogy that I want to discuss with us today. Can we do that?
Of course.
Well, thank you very much. The number is 773-763-9278. Stay tuned for more of the family meeting.
But I don't care, 'cause I know my happiness is waiting out there somewhere. I'm searching for that silver lining, horizons that
Morris, visit my website at estatemovelagrange.com. Keep listening to the family meeting.
Take just a moment and dream my dream. Oh, dream my dream.
The law office of Darnell Lyles is ready to help you. Whether it's personal injury, criminal, DUI, and OWI, nursing home, product liability, it doesn't matter. Call 219-939-9LAW. That's 219-939-9529. That's right. When you're driving and get into a wreck.
You better call Darnell.
Had a few drinks too many? A cop hits you with a DUI or OWI?
Think you better call Darnell.
Arrested and facing criminal charges, misdemeanor or felony?
I think you better call Darnell.
purchase a product that causes you or a loved one harm?
I think you better call Danielle.
When your loved one is neglected and abused in a nursing home?
I think you better call Danielle.
That's right, you better call Attorney Darnell Lyles and get represented right. And the first consultation is free. Yes, free. So call right now, 219-939-9LAW. That's 219-939-9529. Attorney Darnell Lyles. Darnell Lyles.
Calling all valued members of the American Veterinary Medical Association, or AVMA. Your future retirement goals can be achieved. Introducing the AVMA Retirement Plan. Tailored to meet the distinct needs of veterinarians with streamlined administration and reduced burdens. Vets enjoy unrivaled benefits that include service provider oversight, knowledgeable expert investment guidance, and delegated fiduciary services. Veterinarians who use this plan can say goodbye to annual retirement plan audits and annual retirement plan tax reporting. Veterinarians, you can enjoy retirement your way with customizable plans to suit your practice's unique structure. From eligibility to vesting schedules and more, elevate your retirement journey with AVMA's specialized plan. Learn more by sending an email to polaris@polarisadvice.com. Secure your veterinary legacy starting today. Email us at polaris@polarisadvice.com. Securities offered through LendStreet Financial LLC, member FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Polaris Wealth Management LLC. Polaris Wealth Management and Line Street are not affiliated.
The IRS doesn't mess around. If they think you owe them money, they will take it. They can garnish your paycheck and seize your bank accounts too. So if you owe back taxes, call Covington Tax Solutions. They can save you thousands if you qualify. Call Covington Tax Solutions now for a free consultation. Call 872-257-4631. Call 872-257-4631.
Covington Tax Solutions.
Close the door. Let me give you what you've been waiting for. Baby, I got so much love to give, and I want to give it all to you. Close the door. No need to worry no more. Let's bring this day to a pleasant end. Girl, it's me and you now. I've waited all day.
Matt Fisher. You can find me at Mr._funny87 at Twitter. And welcome back to the family meeting.
773-763-9278. I apparently stopped the music at the wrong times. I'm not.
This last one, not right now.
Really?
I wanted to Zoom.
Okay, my bad. My bad. Why does this thing sound like this now? Are you singing? Are you singing now? That's what you're doing?
I'm whisper singing.
Yeah, okay. There you go. 773-763-9278. 773-763-9278 is the number. Karen Hunter used an analogy that I picked up on today. Excuse me. That I think we should talk about.
Okay.
She talked about if you go to a food truck or something and you get like a bad whatever, your body knows how to expel it.
Like we're in a tunnel? I don't know. We weren't before.
I didn't change anything. How about this? No, that's not even. How about that? Okay, we'll keep faking it until we figure it out. you get some bad food from a food truck or something, and you decide, your body decides it's not good. Your body will find a way to expel the food, push it out.
One end or the other.
Right. Right. It'll push that food out somehow. It'll expel it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in, so the analogy is she used, we're in a system now where we've discovered that this body doesn't have a way of expelling bad food.
Mm. And those are the Trumpers?
Well, it's the whole lot of them.
The MAGAs? I know you don't want to label them.
Especially them, and they're not alone. There are people who harbor the similar sentiment who don't necessarily, support him or, you know what I mean. So yeah, I don't want to put a label on them because that's politically charged, and there's labels that you could put on people and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to do that necessarily. But we've discovered that the system can't expel people. Dr. Carr said in the same podcast that, let's remember now, that the Confederacy wasn't fighting to change America. They were fighting to preserve what America was. And to a large degree, these are the same people who want to preserve a certain America that's centered around whiteness versus humanity. I think that's important to take note of, right? That's the society we're looking at. And I don't know that, I feel like, I've been feeling like people have moved towards normalizing some of this. I listened to James O'Brien on BBC. I think I've shared that with you guys before.
I listen to him too.
Yeah. If you don't listen to James O'Brien, I highly recommend you listen to it, if only to get an overseas kind of a view.
Yeah, because they think we're nuts.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I know you're preoccupied with trying to fix
the sound here. I don't know why that is.
It just happened.
Yeah, because it just changed all of a sudden. I don't know why that is. But people overseas are on the outside looking in. Sometimes they've got a better view.
I agree.
Right? The evil, the weird, the deviant people are in charge.
Mm-hmm.
And your president and the Netanyahu, the terrorist, because he is a terrorist.
Mm-hmm. Well, they all are.
Yeah, both of them would imperil the well-being of the entire earth to keep from going to jail. They'll take everybody down with them to avoid that.
Yep.
And so all of us, to one degree or another, are faced with the consequences of these evil, deviant people. Some of us, it affects your bank account or your ability to buy food, that kind of thing. You elected sociopathic maniacs.
Not just your bank account or your grocery bill, but your life. You could die under these people at their hand. Not just, going out the door and getting hit by a bus. I'm talking about somebody scooping you up off the street and your family never seeing you again.
Yeah. But the normalization part of that is now they're bombing people in Iran. Children in Iran.
Oh, yeah. Schoolgirls.
And so as a result of that, they've effectively imposed sanctions on themselves by driving the cost of goods and fuel up. And so the normalization part for me is people who their immediate reaction is, there goes the gas prices. Right? It's not even a pause to say, they're killing children in our name.
Well, the Epstein searches went down like 90%.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
That kind of says a lot, doesn't it? Wow.
part of their strategy, though.
Wow, that's deep. It's effectively a sanctions on us. I mean, the dude is imposing tariffs, and many of them are too stupid to realize that that's a tax on you. And it's not just them though. It's them who voted for him, especially the ones who voted 3 times for him. It's also the people who stayed home, which is the majority of the voting electorate, stayed home. And that counts too. That counts as a vote for him.
Agreed.
And he is spectacularly and profoundly stupid. I mean, so now we've become accustomed to him saying or doing something spectacularly stupid every single day.
He's been doing it since he came down the escalator.
But my point is that now it's starting to become normalized. You get up and watch the news to see what stupid thing he said today.
Eric, the moment he was elected president the first time, it was normalized, right? How you gonna become president after you were caught on tape in a van talking about grabbing women by the private parts because they let you do it because you're famous? They thought all of that was normal. Then he wouldn't be there if they didn't. Or maybe not normal, but okay. At least it's okay. It's bearable. We can handle that.
Yeah. I don't know, but for some reason it feels okay. So I would agree with you that they normalized that stupidity of him coming down the escalator. But I think that the normalization is a process that grows over time. And so we've been dealing with this for what? 16 years?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just become, what stupid thing is he going to say today and how is it going to impact me? While they kill children in the process. The normalization of it is the part that disturbs me. There was enough of the society that we manage that is difficult to stomach already.
Yeah.
But then when you begin to normalize this, it's a different level. Are you thankful that we know who these people are now?
Are you asking me or the audience?
It's kind of an open-ended question. I mean, you elected some raging maniacs.
I will say this, if I may. I do think that there is some normalization going on, but I don't think I think it's from the people who are just dirty down with him, right? Because they have to keep making excuses for his horrible behavior, his horrible decision making, and because they're just ride or die for him, they're trying to normalize all of this when they go on different shows and because if you hear him talk, they're like, well, yeah, but the yeah, but thing, like say you bombed a school that killed all these little girls. Yeah, but. And I think that's not people who are against DT in this administration. I don't think anybody who's against him is normalizing this at all. Maybe getting used to it, but not normalizing it, no. But his people, they're normalizing it because they have to.
So did you see the reports about him buying shoes for...
Yes!
And what in the hell? What in the hell, man?
Little Marco Rubio. He has little feet.
So this dude is giving gifts to his people.
Staff.
Florsham shoes. Mm-hmm. It's not very high end.
Mm-mm. And they're all wearing them.
And they're the wrong size.
Well, for Marco Rubio.
No, they showed a picture in the Oval Office with a bunch of them wearing the shoes.
Right, but
and a bunch of them didn't fit.
Really? Well, he was just swimming in his. Is that why I just focused?
All of them were swimming in their shoes. But they wear them.
Isn't that scary to you that people are so willing to just do those things, just follow blindly.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, though. It's always a spectacle. It's always a rubberneck session, right? Where we're fixated on how stupid it is that they're wearing these oversized shoes. Well, these people aren't the problem. It's the people who support them. You still have a situation where 40% of the country, last poll, still supports this.
It's lower than that. It's like
Okay,
32.
38?
It's like 32.
Okay, I've seen anywhere from...
It should be 2.
Right, but it's not.
That's the problem.
There's a meaningful portion of this country who still supports this.
Mm-hmm.
And they haven't wavered at all. And it includes the people who decided to wear shoes that are too damn big. That's just crazy.
I agree.
So the question is that you've got a situation where you've taken in some bad food, where you've got to ask yourself, have you taken in some bad food, or is this who the country is? These people. Is this who the country is? Because you had the majority of people who could vote didn't vote.
Right.
And then half voted for this and half voted against this. The people who didn't vote didn't look at this and say, you know what, I can't let that happen.
Couldn't possibly.
To look at something that is so obvious that any rational person could see what they were talking about and know that it will end in disaster. You don't have to have an economics degree, a finance degree. You don't have to be a special kind of dude or anything. You just have to be a normal person to see that this is crazy. And they decided not to vote. You knowingly handed the political leadership over to racist, liars, deviants, and pedophiles. You knowingly did that. And the system isn't expelling them. You have no real way of getting rid of them. These are the same people who sat there and didn't believe the scientists and doctors around COVID.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of them are dead.
Yep.
Who supported this. And we hear stories of them, some of them on their dying bed, saying, yeah, I still support it. I'm still not taking COVID medicine. While they were dying.
Yeah.
I don't, listen, man, y'all crazy. Y'all just crazy.
I think we need to start teaching people the importance of voting again, why it matters, because I don't think people have clarity about it.
Yeah, and I don't want to talk about Iran. I don't, that's just another stupid thing that you voted for or didn't vote against. It's a distraction from the fact that you selected these people. And I really want us to come to, the only way you can fix something is to acknowledge it, right? You have to acknowledge that this may be who the country is. Not you individually, unless you get offended. I'm not that way. But is this who the country is? I've asked it before, haven't really gotten an answer.
What's the answer? What do you think?
I think, yeah, all the history seems to tell us this is who the country is, and so we're dealing with the wrong thing. If you're dealing with these people, you're dealing with the wrong thing. You have to deal with the underbelly of the country. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm too blackety black. All right, y'all. You know what? We'll call now. We'll talk about it now. The number's 773-763-9278. Stay tuned for more of the family meeting.
From sad. She says she keeps it the upper hand, 'cause she can please a man. She doesn't use a lot to
Hi, my name is Michael Fosberg. Keep on listening to the family meetings.
I'm Ed Ryerson from the Global Alliance for
inside me. There's no room for doubt that it won't be too long.
Do you own a business in Illinois? Are you aware of the new retirement plan requirement that could impact your business? Listen up, this is crucial information you don't want to miss. If you're a business with at least 5 employees and have been operating for 2 years or more, Illinois law now mandates that you provide a retirement plan. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Polaris Wealth Management can be your professional partner in navigating this new landscape. We specialize in helping businesses just like yours establish affordable retirement plans that meet your needs and keep you compliant. You may avoid penalties as high as $500 per employee by acting now. Our team of seasoned professionals will guide you through the process step by step, making it easy for you to set up a 401k, a simple IRA, or another qualified retirement plan. Visit our website at polarisadvice.com for more information or shoot us an email at polarisadvice.com. We're here to help you provide your employees with the retirement benefits they deserve while safeguarding your business from potential fines. Don't let these changes catch you off guard. Contact Polaris Wealth Management today and let's work together to build a better retirement future for your employees and your business. Visit polarisadvice.com or email us at polarisadvice.com. Securities offered through Lion Street Financial LLC, member FINRA and SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through Polaris Wealth Management LLC. Polaris Wealth Management and Lion Street are not affiliated.
Itsashort.com. The website is itsashort.com, spelled ITSASHORT.com. We are the best designation on the internet for award-winning short film, video, and web series. Artists are from all over the world. They are award-winning from various festivals, but you can find us at info@itsashort.com, customer care at itsashort.com, and we'll get back to you straight away.
Polaris is introducing a way for you to get empowering financial advice, save, and plan. If you are like a lot of people, you'd like to work with a financial planner, but don't know if you earn or have enough to invest. Save and Plan will allow us to work with nearly anyone from young professionals to retirees looking to travel the world. Save and Plan is simple. Just sign up to save on a systematic monthly basis directly from your account and gain access to a planner and our planning services. Once you sign up, Polaris gives you a customized financial plan, a real person to speak with, and information to help you make good financial decisions. Your dedicated planner is just an email or phone call away. Save and Plan offers empowering advice for everyone. Visit us at polarisadvice.com. Call us today at 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. That's 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. Save and Plan, empowering advice for everyone.
Securities offered through Integrity Alliance LLC, member SIPC. Integrity Wealth is a marketing name for Integrity Alliance LLC. Investment advisory services offered through Polaris Wealth Management. Registered investment advisor. Integrity Wealth is not affiliated with the above firms and does not provide tax or legal services.
And sometimes I don't. Sometimes I comb my hair and sometimes I won't. Depending on how the wind blows, I might even paint my toes. It really just depends on whatever feels good in my soul. Not the average girl from your video, and I can't feel like a supermodel, but I know to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen.
I'm Brett Ryerson from the Global Alliance for Safe Food Storage. You can find more information at safefoodstorage.org. Welcome back to the family meeting.
773-763-9278 is the number. 773-763-9278 is the number. Oh boy. So check this out.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I think is going to happen next. You ready for this? This is going to make you panic. You ready for that, Michelle?
I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah. At some point in this process, they're going to blow up the government. Probably like fire all of middle management in the federal government. Then they're going to allow for the states and whoever else has standing to sue. They're going to lose that lawsuit. And then they're going to tell the judiciary, okay, good luck enforcing it. That's exactly what they're going to do. And listen, I'm happy again to be wrong.
I think we'll be bombed before any of that happens. We're playing in too many different backyards not to get affected by it. We can't just go around bombing other countries. I mean, I feel like we've been shielded for so long. I just don't see anything good coming from any of it.
That's what I think they're going to do. They're going to blow up the government themselves. It might be even a false flag attack that they'll use as a basis for doing that. They'll just bomb something themselves.
Maybe.
And then say Iran did it. Mm-hmm. And shut the government down, state of emergency, all that kind of stuff.
Who did he blame for killing bombing the school? He
said Iran did it.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Yep. That's what's going to happen. I'm happy to be wrong.
I'm happy if you're wrong too.
But so the underlying problem is that your body is not working right. Your body can't expel this bad food. And I'm just wondering, is the food actually fruits and vegetables? Is it healthy for the system? Is this how the system should work here in this country?
Is this how the system should work in this country?
Right.
Is it the system that's flawed or the people that administer the system?
I think that's the easy way out to point to people because, we've had people who've done the same thing and they're dead and it's still happening. So I think it has to be the system, right?
Could be a little both.
I mean, you need people to do it, of course, but it's the system. So what we end up doing is saying, let's have the midterms and then we'll just stop them. But does it really stop them?
To this degree, absolutely.
So then what are we doing then? What exactly are we doing here? If like we talked about this before, you can't even say for sure that the Democrats will hold them accountable.
I think I disagree with that. I don't think that that's true.
You don't think what's true?
I think that the Democrats will hold them accountable.
You're sure of it?
I'm as sure as I can possibly be
so
without really knowing.
There you go.
I mean, look, we have to believe it and press them on it so that they will do it. They really don't have a choice.
The fact that you're not completely sure, because if it's a working system, people who commit illegal acts should be held accountable, right? If it's working, right?
Well, we know it's not working because DT's not in jail. He should have been in jail a long time ago.
But the people that you expect to fix that, to finally hold people accountable who should be held accountable.
Yes.
You can't be sure.
I'm hopeful.
Right. All you have is hope, right? You hope they hold them accountable. In a working system, you're certain that they hold them accountable.
Well, we already agreed that the system isn't working.
Which means that the Democrats are part of the system.
Right, but it doesn't mean that they can't switch it up and do what it is that they're supposed to do anyway. which is come in, impeach him, put all of those people in jail.
So you can't just put them in jail. You have to hold them accountable.
Okay, hold them accountable and then put them in jail.
If you prevail. Because that's how the system is supposed to work. That's what we should be hoping for. But I don't even think that they'll bring them up on charges. I don't think they'll do it.
I think they will. I just don't know how they cannot. It's just so
What do you
bad.
mean? What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know how they cannot press charges because they have been bulldozing over every law, rule, everything just to get whatever it is that they want. And I'm not sure what they want besides all of us to have nothing. I mean, they owe it to the American people to go in there and get rid. And when they get rid of them, they all need to be punished.
Isn't it though a problem all by itself that you can't be sure? Isn't that just a problem all by itself?
For me, it's just what it is. It may be a problem, it may not be a problem,
No. Pick a side now. Come on, pick a side.
I am picking a side. Being hopeful is picking a side.
It's not.
It is, because we can't be sure about what anybody's going to do about anything.
So we're forced to elect them now because...
You're not forced to elect. You don't have to vote.
No, I mean, if we have a desire to stop this, we're forced to elect them. But we're electing them so that this won't happen, not so that they're held accountable.
I think we're doing both.
Yeah, but you can't be sure, though. So the only thing you're sure of is that this will stop.
I know that it's coming to an end. It has to.
Well, okay, that's what you're sure of. But
For sure.
You're not sure they'll hold them accountable.
I'm hopeful that they will.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You're not sure. So
Right.
it's a dysfunctional system, and the Democrats are part of the dysfunctional system.
Okay, but that's what we have.
It's not what we have, actually. It's not.
It's
not.
Okay.
There are people out there that we can advocate for who will hold them accountable.
Okay, in this next election?
Absolutely.
Okay, then we should do that.
Right. But we're not going to do that. We're going to elect these old-ass Democrats who won't hold them accountable.
It has to start with somewhere. I mean, instead of saying that it's not going to ever happen, what can we do to make sure that we do our part so that change occurs?
I think you kind of, I think you're being dragged into, I think that we're being dragged into the minutia of the situation versus the actual root problem, which is the system, right?
Okay, so I'm hearing you, but what do you want to do about it? We can talk about the system and how bad it is because it is extremely flawed.
I'm not interested in talking about the system. I'm interested in electing people who will deal with the system.
Okay, we're in agreement on that.
Okay, so what that means is, we're going in circles now, is that we can't be shushed. We can't be shushed.
No.
Right?
Right.
You can't shush me.
Right.
If I say that, we're not going to elect, like Schumer.
You're
no.
right.
He's not the dude anymore.
I agree, 100%. I think he might even know.
Juliana Stratton said he wasn't the guy.
She sure did.
Okay, so then Democrats who say, no, he is the guy. How do we feel about them?
Well, I don't know how much it matters how much we feel about him as much as what we do to get him out.
No, I'm talking about the people who will advocate for him. What do we do about them? We've agreed that he's not the guy, but we got people who support him.
Okay.
So how do we feel about them?
It's like any other politician. He has his supporters and he has people who trying to get him out of his seat.
No, I'm talking about the supporters now, the people who want him back in that seat. How do we feel about them?
I'm wondering, why do we care about what we feel about them? Why does it matter what we feel?
Because they stand in the way of us meaningfully addressing the system.
So we get rid of them too?
Okay, I'm wondering how we feel about them.
I don't feel any kind of way about them. I mean, I'm just
Okay.
going to go ahead and do what I need to do. It doesn't.
Now, see what you're doing though there is that the people who support the Orange Menace, we don't like them.
No.
The people who support the person who will wobble, like Schumer, we do like them, but we'll tolerate them.
I'm sure you understand the difference.
It's becoming a difference without a distinction, to be honest. I know, I'm late for the news now. Let's try this.
You knew?
Yeah, I'm new, yeah. All right, y'all, stay tuned for more.
This is Susan Manuel, www.ablconsulting.net. Keep listening to the family meeting.
This is Miss Lady B, La Boricua.
Hi, this is Michelle from the Family Meeting, and let me tell you about the Villager Gift Boutique located at 2007 Ridge Road in downtown Homewood, Illinois. The Villager is your gift shop for unique, hand-selected, high-quality gifts. The Villager's owner, Valerie, travels internationally to trade shows and fine art festivals to bring a variety of unique, high-quality items, including fine gifts, bath and body products, candles, jewelry, clothing, home accents, leather goods, stationery, gourmet goodies, and so much more. The customer experience is very inviting and ideal for helping you find the perfect gift, especially for those shoppers who are looking for that unique gift for those who are hard to shop for. Oh, and the gift wrapping is complimentary. Shop in person in Homewood, Illinois, or online at thevillagergiftshop.com. That's thevillagergiftshop.com.
This is Miss Lady B, La Boricua. Now it's time for the family meeting news.
Welcome back. I'm Michelle Peltier, and here's more of what we're following on the family meeting. Film production companies in Illinois spent a record $703 million in 2025, reflecting a growing film and TV industry in Chicago and beyond. This marks a 25% increase in film expenditure since before the pandemic in 2019, making Illinois a leading destination for film and TV production. Production companies also supported an estimated 18,000 industry hires. The growth of Illinois film industry is largely thanks to the Illinois Film Tax Credit, which offers a 35% transferable credit for productions filmed in Illinois. The credit, which has been extended through 2039, has attracted over 90% of the state's film and TV production. Woohoo! 3 important commercial corridors on the southwest side are getting a financial boost to support and attract small businesses as they recover from the economic impact of Operation Midway Blitz. The city awarded 2 local nonprofits a total of $250,000 for a program to activate storefronts along the 26th Street and Cermak Road commercial corridors in Little Village. Latinos Progresando and the Little Village Chamber of Commerce will lead the program, which aims to bring businesses to vacant shops. A separate effort is awarding money to help businesses on Archer Avenue. Dwayne Wade and Ajay Wilson are at the center of a new effort. Are at the center of a new effort by J.P. Morgan Chase to help athletes better manage their finances, from their earliest earnings to life after sports. The initiative comes in response to a long-standing issue across professional sports, financial stability after retirement. According to J.P. Morgan, about 1 in 6 NFL players declares bankruptcy within 12 years of leaving the league, highlighting the risks tied to short career spans and sudden wealth. The move reflects growing competition among financial institutions to serve athletes, many of whom are increasingly expanding into business, media, and investment ventures. Please visit our webpage, tfmradioshow.com. You can subscribe and follow us on Fanbase, Threads, TikTok, Spoutable, Blue Sky, and Twitter. Also subscribe and follow our YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook channels to view us live when we are on the air. You can also listen to a repeat of this show every Tuesday on WARRradio.com, 1520 AM, 103.5.5 FM, where North Carolina comes to listen. We got your calls. We'll be right back.
This is Chicago's Progressive Talk, 820 AM, WCPT Willow Springs, and online at WCPT820.com, where facts matter.
Hey Chicago, are you always on the go? Take the new Shy 311 app with you to find the information that you need, submit non-emergency city service requests, and much more. Download the new Shy 311 app, built with Chicagoans for Chicagoans. That's Shy 311 on the App Store or Google Play, or check it out online at 311.chicago.gov. Stay informed with Shy 311. It's your gateway to Chicago services.
What it is, what it's gonna be. No, I can't call it. All I know is I had to step up. Speed it up, cut the chase, go in for first place. Before the mother cats try to get ya. Moving them hips, killing me with every tip, girl. You about to get a tip to it. The worst that goes down is you turn me down, but this time around I gotta show you. Hey, how you doing? Oh, baby, what you getting into? I don't know what your name is or who you came with, but I ain't leaving without you. Hey girl, how you doing? I've never seen nothing like you. There's a body that shape is your claim to fame, and girl, I ain't leaving without you. No.
This is motivational speaker and author Dan Duster, author of the great selling book Peaceful Selling: Easy Sales Techniques to Grow Your Small Business. Welcome back to the Family Meeting.
773-763-9278. 773-763-9278. Sounds a little different now, right?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah. Must have hit the right button that time. Did I give the number? Yeah, I did. 773-763-9278. So is this who the country is? Listen, I've asked the question before, and what ends up happening is, and I might jump on you this time if you do this, is you don't really answer the question. It's really a yes or no question, and then you can tell me why you think that. The people who support this are irredeemable at this point. I don't want to hear nothing about having a conversation with them and winning them over. Those people who believe that are a problem for me as well. They're a real problem for me. No. You can't watch this after 16 years of it and somehow or another think, well, if we just keep and maybe one day, no.
That I agree with you 100%. I don't, yeah.
They're irredeemable at this point.
I don't have anything to say to them.
Right. And so the people who stand, so there's those people, and then there's those people who are in leadership now who we can't be sure if they'll hold these people accountable. They're a big problem for me too. Huge problem. But listen, and it's not that they're in a position where they won't hold them accountable. It's the people that you're not sure about. Right?
And those are the ones that we have to vote out if we're not sure.
Right. They've got to be plain about that because if you're a system where you hold people accountable for deviant behavior, for pedophilia, for theft, any number of things. For murder. If you're a system that holds them accountable, we can't be sure where you're going to land. That's like being at the club and something jumps off, and I ain't quite sure my boy got my back. He ain't my boy then. I'm not hanging out with you, man. I'm not. You got to go. So there's that, right? And so this ends up being 4 layers of people, right? There's those people who are the evil empire, the people who want to maintain the Confederacy. There are the people who stand with them after 16 years of seeing this. And then there are the people who we can't be sure if they got our back, if they're committed to the system. And then there's us. There's 3 layers of people. I throw into the people that we can't be sure about, the people who didn't vote. I wish you the absolute worst too. I wish you the absolute worst outcome in life. I hope the gas prices kill your budget. You deserve it. You deserve it. Now they're about to send your kids over there to die for this stupidity.
That's the sad part.
And so you got it coming. You got it coming. And if after that you still don't learn your lesson, just eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches forever or something. I don't, whatever you do what you got to do, partner. Okay, so we're going to the phones now.
Sure. You ready?
You're the boss of that.
Pam from Chicago. Hi, Pam.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Pam.
You all have put a lot on the table. So, I'm sorry. I'm getting an echo on this end, but am I okay with you?
Yeah, you're okay. Let me see if I can fix it.
Okay. All right. Eric, you've put a lot on the table. First, let me start with Epstein. We have a ring of billionaires and millionaires who are raping children and sex trafficking women, girls, and boys. That is a fact. And we now have in the White House someone who has charges from a teenage girl at the time who said that he sexually abused her. Now, so I believe it. He's an adjudicated sexual abuser. So with the Epstein file, there are still investigations going on, guys. So rest assured about that. However, it's not being covered by the media. The Judicial Committee and the Oversight Committee, they're still doing depositions. Their most recent deposition was with Epstein attorneys. And so when they gave a brief report about those depositions, said that one of them was really offensive, hostile, claimed that they didn't know anything about Epstein's personal life or, sex trafficking or raping girls. However, one of the representatives said that we thought that there was only one allegation. And they said after conducting their deposition, it is possible that there are 2 different minors who have been sexually abused, raped by this monster in the White House. New Mexico, the legislators there, they have taken up the issue of the investigation of Zorro Ranch, which was another Epstein property, whereby they said possibly dead bodies could be buried. There was torture going on, and we know that there was torture because there were videos that Epstein emailed people about. And so they responded that they enjoyed the video. So those investigations are going on right now in New Mexico. And so those legislators have said that they will investigate everything. So I just want us to make sure that we keep Epstein at the forefront and that we don't let it go. This is shameful. You have a group of wealthy people. They don't want to feed children. They don't want to provide health care or housing for children. All they want to do is rape and sex traffic children.
Yeah,
but
Pam,
Eric, and I remember,
Pam,
I'm sorry. Yes.
Isn't that who this country is, though?
I have to say yes. I'm judging by your actions. Yes.
Okay, so why would we
This is
expect them to
exactly
do
what
anything
country
about
is.
it? Why would we expect them to do anything about it? This is who the country is.
Well, the people make up the country. So, Eric, the country in itself, that system exists. But you don't support child rapists. I don't. Michelle does. And there are many, many, many of us who don't. So how are we prepared to make them hold them accountable? And you ask, what do we do with the people who support this? Because I'm saying you support child rape. If you support Trump, that adjudicates you support child rape. Now, I know what I think about those people who do. But when it comes a little bit closer to home, and we know people who supported the Republicans and Trump, what do we say to them? Because you cannot be in a circle and support that race. And I don't care who you are.
Well, check this out, Pam. Check this out then. My wife is left-handed, right? And so she's going to grab a pen with her left hand. She's going to write with her left hand. So how do I stop her from doing that?
I think that's apple and oranges, because it's not, and here's why I say that, Eric, because it's not a crime. It's not the brutalizing children. So you have to give me something that matches what these child rapists are doing.
Okay, they've done this to children for the history of this country.
Yes.
The colonizers, that's what colonizers do.
Yes.
So how do you change the colonizer?
But we've got to find a way. Like, I know that change has occurred.
Not a good answer. Not a good answer.
Let me finish it. I'm saying I know that change has occurred when we made financial sacrifices and said that we've disabled this country financially, and when we burned it down, and when we were violent. Now, I know we don't want the violent part, but certainly we can hurt these banks and other financial institutions, Eric. I'm willing to close. How many of us are willing to close our account at a bank? Let 1,000 of us every day do that. You don't.
You're in charge of that, Pam. You're in charge of that, then. Okay. You're the boss of that.
I mean, I put it out there.
Okay, I'm gonna follow
have a media platform.
What day are you gonna close your account? I'm gonna
Now,
close mine the same day.
let me ask you this, Eric. Would you be willing? Because we all appreciate our relationship with the bank, our long-term relationship, and we know what that entails when you have an account and maybe have your bills paid or just paid from it. Is that something, Eric, that you would be willing to do?
Absolutely.
Because I would be willing to. And so maybe we target J.P. Morgan, because they've been in cahoots with Les Wexler doing the financial transactions for everything.
So check this out then. Check this out. I'll do you one even better. And I'm not about stopping doing something as much as I am for doing something. I suggest that whatever bank you at, move all your assets to a credit union.
Okay, well, that's fine with me, but as long as it's a credit union that is invested in the people and that is doing work.
Okay, so you ready then?
At this point,
you ready, Pam?
Whatever we need to do. Yes, whatever we need to do.
Okay, when we going to do it? What day we going to do it?
We need to punish these banks.
What day? Tell me what day.
Close the account, what? I don't know. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Do we need to have some preparation?
I'm with you, Pam. I want you to email me. I want you to email me. Email me, Pam. Email me and say, I did it. Because that's the day I'm going to do it.
Okay, well, because I need to do some research about where to redirect, a financial institution to hold my money.
Pam, let me tell you, there are, I think, 3 Black-owned credit unions here in Illinois. So,
well, then that's a great start right there for me.
Info at TFM Radio Show. The day you do it is the day I'll do it. And I'll announce it in front of everybody on social media and get everybody to do it with us.
Well, at this point, I'm game.
Okay, I'm with you. Pam
Then-
leading the
can I-
charge.
can I-
See how I made a leader today?
Am
See
I
how created a
leading the
leader?
charge? Wow.
Yeah, Pam is in
Okay,
charge.
Well, then, and can I add this also? Let me just make a switch to the restaurant industry and wanting to freeze, the tips or the pay increase for restaurant workers. And Eric, you're a businessman. I've come to the conclusion, and this has been a long time, that the restaurant industry makes its profit, just as the retail industry, from low wages, low benefits, and just really not paying their employees. This is an industry that is dependent upon low wages. And for me, that makes me question if that industry should even exist anymore.
I'm with you there. Let's talk about it some more, Pam. Make me, all right? Because I'm moving the same day you are, all right?
Thank you. Well, I'm saying what, tax day, April 15th, April 16th? Let's look around there, but let me go on and do the research. I will happily do that.
Okay.
And it will be an inconvenience. It will be a big inconvenience. But that's what I'm willing to do.
Okay. I'm with you, Pam. Email me. Let me know.
Thank
okay?
you.
Thank you, Pam.
Thanks, Pam. My favorite Pam in the whole wide world.
Right?
My favorite Pam.
She's ready to just do it. Do it.
That's right.
I
You gonna
love
move
it.
yours too?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm moving it all, man. I got a bunch of accounts too. I got to move them all.
I bet you do.
It's inconvenient as hell. If Pam's doing it, damn it, I'm doing it too.
I'm doing it too.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why not?
All right, I presume the lines are still full, right?
Yep.
All right, the number is 773-763-9278. Stay tuned for more of the family meeting.
My name is Natasha Hunter McGregor. Keep listening to the family meeting.
If you owe money to the IRS, they're turning on the heat this year. They're garnishing paychecks and seizing assets. Don't let tax debt destroy your life. Covington Tax Solutions will help you fight to get the best deal possible. Call Covington Tax Solutions now for a free consultation. Call 872-257-4631. Call 872-257-4631.
Covington Tax Solutions.
Are you looking for the best residential and commercial laundry service in the Chicagoland area? Then you want PleaseDoMyLaundry.com. That's PleaseDoMyLaundry.com.
Do you have a pain that won't cease? A health issue that's not getting better? It may be time you visited Health on Earth Wellness Centers. With over 20 years experience, 4 Chicagoland locations, and patients that range from 2 months old to 93, Health on Earth Wellness Centers are fully prepared to meet all your chiropractic needs. We have state-of-the-art facilities in Crestwood, Tinley Park, the South Loop, and Naperville. Don't let being healthy be your last resort. Make it your first choice. Make an appointment today at healthonearth.org. That's healthonearth.org.
How y'all feeling?
You know it's good, but you try. Yeah. You turn down love like it's really bad. Yeah. Oh, you can get once and never had. Well, bless your soul, you can fool of you. I know the truth, and so do you.
Dave Sammer. I'm chef owner of polocafe.com. Welcome back to the family.
Yeah, that's Michael Archer, by the way. You know who Michael Archer is? D'Angelo.
Shut up.
It's D'Angelo.
Shut up.
It's D'Angelo, yeah.
Shut up.
Okay, I'll be quiet then. I'll be quiet. That's right.
Michael Archer?
Yeah. Michael Archer. Right. Ooh, careful now. Careful now. Careful. That's what a dirty old lady sounds like.
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
Whatever. I am what I am.
Okay, so who's next here?
Frank in Villa Park. Hi, Frank.
Frank's calling. Hey, Frank.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
No, I'm doing well. Yeah, my school got a bomb threat on Thursday in Villa Park, Willowbrook High School. And I'd just like to say that I agree with you, Aaron, because we are in this situation and nobody cares. Our kids almost got blown up or had a threat. Nobody was at the school the next day protesting or shutting down the whole village so we could come together and get something done or show our outrage. I'm a baseball umpire. If I call a ball that's a striker a ball, I get more outrage than what happened with the bomb threat.
Wow.
The country is going down, in my opinion, like to nothing. And this is what kind of we deserve because we have let the maniac run the system for so long.
Yeah, we've become insular.
We should all be in Washington right now and making a regime change. And nobody is. I'm doing Uber. You're doing the radio. We all have families. They know they got us. The society is done. They bought all the media. They bought everything. And we think we're going to change it when the Democrats get in. We've got to this point with all of us being in the game.
Yeah, the country is quite insular.
It makes me want to cry every day.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of this country. I'm ashamed, and I'm a little beyond liberal. But I see both sides of everything, and I just wish it could get better. And I really don't have a feeling it's going to.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't know either, man. I don't see a way. The people that we count on to resist this, they're not up for the battle, man. They're not ready for this battle.
No, they're not. Aaron, let me say this. In my opinion, they're doing protectionism now. You don't hear Mark Cuban. You don't hear all these people that have something to say that are, should I say, like celebrities or people we would listen to. Everybody's hiding right now because they don't want to get in trouble.
That's right. Hey, listen, man, drive safe out there in Uber, okay?
I'm so Hey, you take care of yourself. I love your guys' show, man. Keep it up.
We love you back, man.
Thank you, Frank. We love you.
That's Frank, y'all.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye.
I like names like Frank. Frank. His name is Frank.
Since you say it like that, I have.
Oh, so you got to say it that way, though. You can't just say, hey, Frank's here.
I know, but I love the way that Pam says your name. Eric!
Yeah, she kind of barks it out a little bit. Yeah, doesn't she? She sounds like my mama a little bit. Like I'm in trouble or something.
No, I love Pam.
But if you're going to say Frank, you got to say it the right way. Frank.
Frank.
Frank. That's a manly name. Frank.
Let's talk to Naomi from Santa Monica. Naomi.
No, that's a name you can't say. You got to say that softly. It's Naomi. Yeah.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Naomi. What's going on?
So we're dealing with wow, there's a really weird echo, but I'm gonna keep going. We're dealing with a mass murderer, Ray COVID. He killed Australia. He's killing people via eliminating the U.S. program. And he's killed many other people, obviously. And he's bombing people in the Pacific Ocean and the Iranian Gulf. So we need to know who we're dealing with. I believe he probably some of those girls. And he may have been the boss and although I'm smart enough to do that. He's
So how do we stop it?
Okay, that's what we have to deal with. There's two. I have two things about here. First one is Congressman. I think I'm going to call him and talk to him. I think we need to start he loves him, so I think he might be willing to bring impeachment procedures against all of the Republican Congresspeople who are disregarding the oath of office to protect the Constitution. I think it would be very instructive.
Listen now, Naomi, the Constitution was written by pedophiles.
I know, but it's still a document. It's still a document we can use to our benefit.
Okay.
And
but those are the people who set the system up to operate like this.
Absolutely. Yeah. Those guys. Yeah, they're the Confederates, right?
Right. But so I agree with you. We can use their document against them, but the story is that they wrote a document for this particular outcome.
Right.
They were pedophiles and human traffickers as well.
Yeah. You're right, Eric. They've never been displaced. They were in charge of then, and they're still in charge. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the second thing. Do you know who Dr. Bandy Lee is?
No, who's that?
She's a psychiatrist who used to work with the World Health Organization to try to eliminate violence.
Mm-hmm.
She was working at Yale, and she was trying to get the Congress to file a 25th Amendment against the Orange Idiot at his beginning of his first term, because she saw how his mental illness, according to her, his mental illness is affecting the population. So this is my problem now. I don't know. Anyway, she was eventually let go by Yale because of her work. It wasn't politically correct, obviously. Yeah, she let go. But this is the thing. The thing is, did his presidency, his election to the presidency, cause the infection, or were these people already infected? You know what I mean?
They were already
infected. The ones that were already infected.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were already infected.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so listen, I think I know the guy you're talking about. Is that the guy who tried to
No, it's a woman. It's a woman. Bandy Lee.
Sorry. She was trying to make the argument that the political violence is an illness, a mental health illness.
Yes, she's a psychiatrist, right?
Right. Okay. I know who you're talking about. I saw it was a very compelling argument she made too.
Yeah.
And she wrote that she got this essay. She got a bunch of psychiatrists to write essays. She combined them into a book called Dangerous Case of Donald Trump or something. Anyway, for her work, she was rewarded for getting fired by jail.
Yeah.
So we're dealing with mental illness, and I think unless we find an antibiotic, I don't think that there's an answer to fix it all.
Yeah. I would tend to agree with you because I think she also made the argument that racism is a mental health crisis as well.
I don't remember that, but it sounds like something she would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Naomi,
sounds
thank
right.
you so much. We got to say your name right, though. Say it again, Michelle. Naomi. That's how you say her name.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Eric.
Thanks, Naomi.
Welcome, Naomi.
She's right. It's a mental health crisis. And listen, I heard Dr. Carr. I listen to him every Saturday. If you don't, again, I encourage you to check out The Narrative with Dr. Carr. He said we need to stop using the term racism. We should start using the term, when we say like racism is a problem, we should say whiteness is a problem. Because if you think about it, racism, it emanates from being centered on whiteness. And so, and what it does when you do that is you enter into a discussion and or argument about whiteness as the center versus humanity as the center. But when you say whiteness, the white people say, you don't like white people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I like humanity. Who's next?
I hear you. David from San Francisco.
San Francisco, California. David. How do you say David?
David.
Okay, there you go. I'll try that one on for size, David.
Yeah, well, appreciate it. And there's a lot of great today. Alexander Dumas, he wrote The Three Musketeers, a number of great books. And he blamed the issue of what are called the ancient three instances, where there are three power brokers. The kings, the church, and then there was just the military. And so when you start looking at when the king gets in trouble, either the military moves in or the church moves in. So what we're facing with the Republicans, with the not any of them, they've been playing phony so long that they've created so much there that people are asking whether they go to the church just as much problem, or the idea of being able to find some opportunity to and their way of living without people is what Alexander Dumas was laying out a couple hundred years ago. And if you get the kids to read Three Musketeers, is great. Other 500 different titles. Each of them dealt with some of the problems and some of the opportunities. Escaping tyranny.
Alexander Dumas was considered African.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he's when you start looking at the best-selling authors of all time, he was fantastic. It's funny because I've read a few different with him. And when the king comes down, I'm trying to remember if he was old enough for being involved in the French Revolution. But
hey, David, check this out, man. I think we got a bad cell signal with you, man, because your call's breaking up. I hope it's not us. Let's do this next week, man. All right.
Well, I'm just going to recommend we bring the woman talking about the credit union alternative economies. You don't want to believe the phony bankers that are suckering up to them. You don't want to believe the artists, or, the military-industrial complex for forcing us to dance to the phony tunes. Create a new way of living. If I'm out in San Francisco where we create new ways of living in 20 minutes. So, it's kind of time for people to catch up and refuse to dance to these phony tunes.
That's true. Yep. I agree with it. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. Stay warm out there in San Francisco, okay? Okay.
Bye, David.
Who's let me take a break and we'll take the last call. How about that?
Okay.
We can do it that way, right? Since you're in charge of calls and stuff.
I am.
I think they want you to say Naomi again.
Naomi.
See there? See how she does that? See how she does that, yo? How about that? Who's last here?
Cam from Green Bay. We're coming.
Oh, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up there. That ought to be interesting. All right, y'all. Stay tuned for more of the family meeting.
Of Masters Plus Tutoring Program, and the family meeting will be right back.
Hey, this is Brittany Perry. Did you know there's a Black-owned footwear brand based here in Chicago? Perry Co. Shoes creates affordable luxury footwear and accessories for both men and women. Whether you're in a suit or out with friends, they provide pieces you can wear on a daily basis. Breaking barriers, inspiring style. Visit www.perrycoshoes.com to purchase a pair today. That's www.perrycoshoes.com.
A single K plan is a 401k plan designed especially for business owners and immediate family, regardless if they are incorporated or not. Single Ks offer both employer and employee contributions, and in many cases have no setup fee or annual plan administrative charges. Single Ks are simple to administer with no government reporting required. Most importantly, this plan allows employees to access their savings via hardship withdrawals or loans. Visit our website at polarisadvice.com or call us about your business or organization's retirement plan at 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. That's 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. Polaris provides empowering advice for everyone.
Securities offered through Lion Street Financial LLC, member FINRA, and SIPC. Investment advisor services offered through Lion Street Advisors LLC, registered investment advisors. Polaris Wealth Management and Lion Street Financial are not affiliated.
A basic and essential part of any financial plan is savings. Most of whatever cash you have will be there because you put it there, not necessarily because of some fancy investment. Now with Save and Plan, Polaris has introduced a way for you to get empowering financial advice. Save and Plan is simple. Just sign up to save on a systematic monthly basis directly from your account and gain access to a planner and our planning services. Once you sign up to save, Polaris will help you develop a customized financial plan and give you a real person to speak with. Your dedicated planner is just an email or phone call away. Save and Plan offers empowering advice for everyone. Visit us at polarisadvice.com and call us today at 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. That's 312-951-2606 or email us at polarisadvice.com. Save and Plan, empowering advice for everyone.
Securities offered through Integrity Alliance LLC, member SIPC. Integrity Wealth is a marketing name for Integrity Alliance LLC. Investment advisory services offered through Polaris Wealth Management.
Let's do it again. Wanna do it again. Do it. Do it. Let's do it again. sweet baby, getting down with the sounds right. Oh, the smell of the morning flower as we pass away the hours. I wanna do it again, do it again, do it. Let's do it in the morning, sweet breeze in the summertime. Feel your sweet face, all laid up next to mine. Sweet love in the midnight, good sleep come morning light. No worries about nothing, just getting good, just getting good, just getting good.
This is Gloria Castillo, President and CEO of Chicago United. Join us on the World Wide Web at chicago-united.org. Welcome back to the family.
I remember the old days with my cousins. My big cousins took me to see Let's Do It Again.
Oh,
Yeah. I think it was PG. Wasn't it PG?
I think it was
could
R.
have been G.
It was R. I think it was R.
Was it R?
Because back then the ratings were much more strict. They,
Yeah.
you know, show a nipple
Might
and
have
it was
to-
an R.
I might have to go see that one again.
You can get it on cable.
You can get it on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
Stop.
Yeah, you get that and Uptown Saturday Night.
I know.
Love those I remember my big cousins taking me to see Let's Do It Again. Yeah. We had a lady that lived on the corner from us when I was in Milwaukee. We used to skateboard by her house all the time. Mrs. Staples. She was related to them. I remember.
Stop.
That. Yes.
How cool is that? Did they ever come over? Like
I
in their
don't know. I was
limos?
too little to know that stuff. I just remember people talking about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a thing. So who's next?
Kim from Green Bay.
Green Bay, Wisconsin. Green Bay, Wisconsin. Hello.
Hey guys, thanks for taking my call.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so to fix all this, I've been paying attention to. I've called you guys before, actually. I think a couple months ago, perhaps. You might remember I was talking about the election tampering and how the tabulation machines that were transmitting the votes over to be totaled for the 2024 race. Those are state-related charges. If they were to find that they were tampering with our elections, and those can't be pardoned. And there's 2 lawsuits. Last time I called, I believe there's only one. Now there's 2 lawsuits against New York's Rockland County.
Lawsuits against whom?
For now, they're against the Board of Elections in Rockland County, New York, and then the Board of Elections, I don't remember which county, but in Pennsylvania. And so for now, it's against those 2. But once they get recounts of the votes before they're destroyed in, I believe it's October or September. I think September. Once they're destroyed in September, we don't have an opportunity to get these recounts to know if they are tampering with our elections. And so time is of the essence. We need people to push on through this, because as much as I don't like left elite old guard Democrat leadership or anyone on the right at all, we need progressives that will actually fight this stuff. The left is the only ones that are willing to allow a vote on making ranked choice voting a thing across the country. There's no path forward with that with the right.
Okay, so I may have asked this question before, Cam, but for this lawsuit, if they discover that there's something wrong there, what becomes the remedy?
I'm going to be blunt with you. It's unprecedented through and through. I do not know what would happen. I think it's kind of the wild card at the moment. It would have to become public, like printed in the news. And I know that a lot of news in general is fairly controlled right now. I've spoken to many journalists before. There was one of the Washington Post journalists that I was talking to, and then her home was raided by the feds. And then, because a lot of government employees were reporting to her, you might have seen that in the news. I was speaking to Hannah about any of this election tampering stuff, because she was requesting any of the information for the past year up until the point that her devices were taken by the federal government. And I don't know if it comes down to just, all right, let's play a game of telephone, talk to everyone on the radio, get them to start talking about this. because everyone else seemingly compromised.
Hold on a second now, because I want to take a deep dive on this real quickly. Okay, so let's say that we discover that whatever you discover in New York, right, it is widespread. It happened in Arizona, happened in Michigan, on and on and on, and it was significant enough where Kamala actually won. I want you to speculate for a minute. What's the remedy? If it were up to you, what's the remedy?
The remedy is that from how the data is being presented right now, because there's two nonprofit groups that have been pulling together the data for every state that they possibly can get the data from. It does show that she likely would have won with a pretty large margin. So the elections show that we rejected this orange person, but our elections are not secure.
Wait a minute, hold on, I hear you, man. You're filibustering a little bit, though, because this is a really hard question, and I don't envy you attempting to answer it. What's the remedy if Kamala actually won? How do we fix it?
I hear you, and that I was just about to get there. I promise. Okay. So if the elections are not secure, then that means that it needs to be addressed before the midterms, because the midterms are the opportunity where we can show, yeah, we actually meant it when we said we didn't want you in the White House. We didn't want any of you people in the government, period. We need it fixed before then. That's the only way for us to have a step forward. After that, it's still going to be up to us to hound our leadership and tell them, we want you to prosecute every single one of these people that were a part of this administration, that were abusing government-funded programs, axing these programs. There was no mandate. It's a multifaceted approach to this stuff. There's so many steps that are going to be ahead of us, but we can't lose focus.
Yeah, but what if Kamala actually won? Do you kick him out of office now?
If she won, that's unprecedented. There's nothing that I can tell you that would say that here's what's going to happen. There's nothing out there that says this is what's going to happen.
I put it in your hands. What would you do if it were up to you?
I wouldn't give her the president position outright. It's not out of disliking her. It's out of, I think that an absolutely brand spanking new election needs to be held, and we need to bring in our allies, if they're willing to hear us out anymore, bring in our allies to observe the election and the election components to verify that the new election is going to go as smooth as possible while we try to clean up the government. I think that's how Romania has done it before.
So if she actually won, you wouldn't put her in office.
No, but I might be biased, and I understand that, because my bias lies in I would rather someone that was more progressive, or in her case, she was actually notified.
I'm talking about your personal choice. I'm talking about you as the quote-unquote judiciary. You have to offer a remedy for a candidate that actually won.
The legal system says that because the stuff was all signed off on by the Electoral College, and that Trump was sworn in, that therefore she technically is ineligible because she would have to participate in another election. That's all the legal side of things, which isn't necessarily here's what the judgment is, but you're saying it's within my hands. So I would have to say no to her regardless, because he was notified by several prominent figures in the cybersecurity field that the election was likely tampered with, and she took no action. And part of that blame is on Mark Elias, the DNC's basically head lawyer, because he swears up and down that the election was safe, free, and there was no tampering or minority suppression.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cam, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the information, and keep sharing, will you please?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, man. Appreciate
Cam.
it.
Bye.
I think you see how complicated that would be if she actually won?
If she, the operative word being she,
Right.
Kamala, then she, Kamala, should take the seat.
Okay, but how would you execute that?
That's above
take
my,
a shot at it.
That's
now.
above my pay grade.
No, it's on you now. They gave you the job. Michelle, we need you to tell us how to fix this now. What do you tell them to do? Michelle, say the thing now. Say the thing. You go drag his ass out the White House.
Kick him out, and okay.
Go drag his ass out of the White House and fire everybody. We establish
Take his name off everything.
Yeah, we establish a transition committee, right? And we make it last over 10 days. You pack your stuff up and you get the hell out of here now, Orange Man. She's coming. And why is nobody bold enough to say something like that? Because it's too disruptive.
It would be disruptive, but I think the disruption might be worth it, though.
Inconvenient.
Might be worth it.
Oh, the paperwork was already signed. We can't do all that. That's some garbage. That's just garbage. And you can't count on the Democrats to do something like that, to insist on it. You lost, you get out. That's the answer. I don't like that meaty mouth stuff, man. Let's do the right thing for once, right? Okay.
Well, but first everybody would have to agree what that's the problem with what's the right thing. You have to agree on what that is.
No, we don't. Right thing is always the right thing, man.
Well, it would be, do we have a recount? Do we, because
there's no alternative right thing.
The effort we take to go down that path. And I'm not saying I'm saying though, that by the time we finish that whole process, it'll be 2.5, 3 years from now.
No, I wouldn't. No. You can go in there and drag his out of there today. You can go drag him out of there today.
Yeah, they could. We don't even need to, Yeah,
they could.
Because he
too
should be under arrest.
It's too inconvenient. It causes too much trouble, disruption, economy, money, gas, all that stuff. All that would but that's why I think that this country is where it is now, because this is who it is, right? And so now all that inconvenience and messy stuff, we won't want to do all of that.
I think we're
that's
on
the
the
reason.
cusp of some
That's why this
really-
country's a problem.
I know, but I think we are on the cusp of some really great change.
Oh, you always say that, man. You on somebody's crack. You smoked a pipe today. That's ridiculous. The right thing is always the right thing. She won, give her the seat. No, you got to go today, partner. No, I don't care about your shoes. No, you got to. We'll send them to you. Go, man, out, punk.
Oh, they got to fumigate the house, though.
Smell like boo boo, right?
Yes, it does.
Boo boo smell, yeah.
All over it.
Yeah, you done boo booed in the house.
All over it. Nasty.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I almost said some bad words.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I can see it coming. I could see it coming. Yeah, so that's his example just in my head rattled around. And I wasn't fanboying about Kamala taking the White House, but it's like, man, this country is so damn stupid. You can't even figure that out.
I mean, I'm telling you, I say it all the time. There was no choice.
But
there was one person.
But if you figure out that there was some malfeasance and that she actually won, this country can't even do the right thing. You can't expel the problem. That's how screwed up it is. Remember that year? Who was it that gave out the Academy Award or the Grammy to the wrong person? Was Steve Harvey did that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he corrected it on the spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little more complicated with the president, but damn,
just a tad.
You got to go, partner. You lost, man. Get out. We'll send police in and get your ass out.
Yeah, but at this point, we can kick him out for so many other things too.
And that's the problem with the country. You can't act. You can't rely on the people who you've elected to act. All right, y'all. It's all the time we have. I want to thank you for yours, Michelle, for the news.
Yep.
All you who called today, I know you can do a lot of things on Sundays. We appreciate you hanging out with us and dealing with this stupidity. Tune into the family meeting every Sunday at 4. I'm your host, Eric Grant. Peace.
You can be my big daddy. Take it slowly.
See you guys next week.
You can be my big daddy.
Mahogany dime, I spend quality time. Cute face, haircut, like the Halle design. Keep my dear laced up with fly getting makeup. But you should see her when she wake up. Never could we break up. Shop till you drop, cause the cream don't stop. Buy a bunch of outfits to say.
The preceding program, The Family Meeting, was sponsored by Polaris Insurance Agency. And to
You know it's Steve, big CEO, sex OT, Mac game similar next to Gold Flex. You might feel, man, creeping through your room late at night. It's hell, or water better stead, so get it right. You be like that.
Well, let me tell you more.
That's right.
Tell you more about it.
Oh, we're still on?
Yeah, we actually can.
I like to hear.
You can hear.
My ear. Plus my hair's a mess now.
So, at the Maryland-Baltimore County game, the game that the men won, first game, the Maryland-Baltimore County fans were calling for the firing of their coach.
Say that one more time.
The Maryland-Baltimore County fans were calling for the firing of their coach.
Because?
He lost to Howard. I mean, that's offensive.
It is, but it's
like we ain't good.
Right. That's exactly what they meant. How dare you let them lose to the black boys?
I know you didn't watch the game against Michigan, but we gave them. So first off, it's a mentality shift, right? So the HBCUs enter the tournament. They're usually the bottom seed. They put them against the number one team in the country, and they get shellacked. It's almost it is effectively a DEI situation. They're allowing HBCUs to get in the tournament because there's about $2 million that the university, the conference, which is a black conference, and all the teams in the conference share. So the argument was that you're not letting black schools get in. We want some of that money. You're taking in billions and billions. Give us some too. That's how the HBCUs get in. They got in originally, the conferences. It's called an automatic bid. Right? If you win your conference tournament, you'll automatically win a spot in the tournament. So it's about money. Billions and billions of dollars. I watched so much money being spent at that tournament, just moving the buses around, commandeering police officers. And they had a cop in front and in back of the bus.
Sure.
It was a true police escort. They completely remade the arena with signage. So they made a major investment in signage. And then each of the floors, I don't know if you see the floor they play on, that's owned by the NCAA. So they roll these floors in all over the country.
Wow.
And they lay them down.
The floor that they play on?
Yeah, the basketball court.
Wow.
I don't know about the rims. The rims may even be theirs too. I don't know. In the actual goals. There's a lot of money sloshing around in that thing. And for me, it was really distasteful. When we played Michigan on Thursday, like I said, our boys gave them hell. We was in the first half, right? At the end of the first half, against the number one team in the nation, where we started, everybody on the team was 6'5". The boys played. And so Michigan social media lit up too. Like, how are you losing to these? Or how are they even in the game? They were upset.
Wow.
Which is offensive.
Sure. Absolutely.
Michigan beat, I saw somebody gave me a list of teams that they beat this season. You can look at their schedule in University of Michigan. They beat several Power 4, Power 5 teams by 30 points or more. And again, I don't take any, there's no moral victories for me. I want to win that game. We should have won that game. We had a plan to win that game, and then we executed it in the first half. We just couldn't hold it up in the second half because we were outmanned. We were outsized, basically. They had a 7'3" dude to get on his tippy toes and dunk the ball.
Stop.
But our man, Bryce Harris, who's a linebacker all by himself, he muscled that dude out from under the basket all the time. He put his elbow in his hip. He moved him out. Our boys played hard. Anyway, I say all that to say they spent $20 million on that roster. We spent 120-something thousand. If you talk about in-kind fund, we got some way we get some in-kind money to these kids. Probably closer to 180,000 on our roster. 3.6 GPA average. Couple of 4.0 students on the roster who play. And every time, and this happened the last time we went to the tournament, in the press conference, our boys leave the NCAA talking because it ain't about basketball for these boys. We spent a lot of time this year working on truancy in the community. So I told them we shouldn't even play in this tournament next year. This is just a money grab. Shouldn't even play. We should form our own tournament with all the HBCUs. See if we can figure out how to pay y'all $2 million to do that. Because this was
Well, that's going to take more than a season to create.
and we probably would, people wouldn't play nice. You know, that everybody's counting each other's money and stuff. It'd be difficult to do. But, you know, everybody watches the NCAA tournament and, you know, March Madness, the brackets and all this stuff. That's cool. But just being back there, it was real distasteful to me. Starting with people just finding every opportunity they can to try to boss you around. It just, everybody's watching you all the time. You know, I'll go again, don't get me wrong. But when I watch the thing on TV now that I've been in the back like that, I'm like, I don't even want to watch it anymore. I'm not even interested anymore.
What does what you saw have to do with what you see?
Okay, why is up down, you mean? Is that what you said?
You said after you saw what happened, you don't even want to watch. You don't even want to watch it anymore.
Yeah, because it's largely, it feels contrived, right? So the team that played after us in Dayton was Texas. They played somebody, right? And so Texas won around midnight. They put them on a flight that night to Portland, not Maine, way up in the Pacific Northwest. So, you know, okay, now, you know, I'm thinking, okay, how are you managing your classes? Well, they're not going to class. They don't care about these kids going to class. Will you graduate? Probably not. It seems like it's disruptive at the expense of these kids. Now, they only play on the weekends generally, so they play like Thursday through Sunday. So arguably, the kids get to go back to school and try to get back into the swing of classes. But I don't think so. With all due respect to the kids from Michigan, they didn't look like any kind of scholars to me. Ain't no chemistry majors on that roster, I don't guess. The little fat white dude at the end, maybe.
Stop.
I'm just saying. We didn't play at all. So it felt like a money grab, and they were distributing the money in their community.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why are we playing in? You can't hardly get into Dayton. You can't hardly get in there. There was, when we left yesterday, there was one nonstop flight out of Columbus to Chicago. To Chicago. Why are you playing in Columbus? So for me, I may be too blackety black. It just felt like extremely distasteful, the whole thing. But having said that, I'm counting on my boys getting back, my boys and my girls getting back next year and getting that ass. I told the lady at the hotel at Columbus yesterday, after I went to get that ice cream. She saw my Howard hoodie on and she's like, I don't know what she said to me. But I said, we're going to get that ass tomorrow. We're going to get that ass. She said, what are you talking about? Ohio State, we're going to get that ass. So everybody in Columbus is like Ohio State true and true. That's their home team.
Sure.
It's almost irritating. And we didn't get that ass. That hurt me because I was counting on going back to the hotel and say, you know what?
We got that ass.
We got that ass. Instead, we had to go wait in the airport for 3 hours for our flight, the one nonstop flight out of Ohio, out of Columbus. So I don't know. Let me tell you, hanging out with Terry was cool. Terry walked in. He walked in a little late. That's your first time meeting Terry?
I thought that you all hung out together.
No. Atlanta.
Didn't y'all go to?
Oh, you haven't really hung out with Terry, right? Okay. Regular dude.
Well, how long have you been talking about him? Why? Of course he's a regular dude. Would you be his friend if he wasn't?
No.
Okay. No. Then there you go.
No. I wouldn't. Although he's a funny water drinker.
What do you mean he drinks a lot of it? Or he drinks funny water?
He only drinks certain kinds of water. Her too. And Daria's wife, same thing. So we had to.
What is it, like something that costs $1,000 a bottle?
No, it's just I drink the water out of the faucet. I don't. So that
because you country.
I'm not country. You're country. So bottled water. Are you selective about which bottled water you use?
No.
Within reason.
No.
They got to have a certain kind of bottled water. So Indira insisted. So we bought soft drinks for everybody, and she wanted to buy water. I was like, we ain't buying no water for nobody, Indira. She had us have a certain kind of water.
Her name is Indira?
Yeah. And so they were in these glass bottles.
Of course. Well, I mean, come on now.
So they didn't get, so the people had to get them out the box and then pour them in, So they didn't drink up all that water. So Indira took it with her.
Of course she did. You're not going to waste that expensive water. What's wrong with you?
Well, I like wet water. See, wet water is fine with me. That's that California.
Water does taste different.
I agree with that because I know water in Chicago tastes different than water in Detroit. I get that. But it's a California
Everybody's
thing, right?
got their little picadillos.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's okay.
So, I would encourage you and everybody to take a look at the social media posts with my guys.
Well, Tiffany showed me the interviews. 2 of them, though. Really good.
Yeah.
Seem like they seem, not only are they well spoken, but they seem like good kids.
Yeah. Which is well spoken is offensive too.
I know. That's why I said well spoken. That's
Yeah.
why I said it like that. Articulate is the one word that's bad. What?
Good
At
hair
Ohio?
Good
Who
hair
did that? No, we don't talk like that anymore.
They played. They tried to play neck. Man, their band did. It was so incredibly white. Oh, it made my stomach hurt. Luckily, our guys cleaned it up at the end of the game. We rocked neck for them, show them how to do it, man. Jeez, man. Ooh, I am glad I did not go to a white school.
If you did, you wouldn't know any difference.
I think I would. I think that like, for instance, we had a kid played on the team a couple of years ago, Seth, and he played for Harvard before he came to Howard.
Yeah, I remember you talking about him.
Right. So Seth, when he came to play at Howard, he was injured that time, so he got a chance to just kind of mill around campus and hang out. He was like, yo, why didn't I go here? I think that had I visited an HBCU, if I was at a white school, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm getting out of here. I'm going there.
Now that I believe, but if you had just gone to a white school, I don't think you. Now, I don't like to live with regrets, but my friendship with you has made me wish that I had gone to an HBCU. But prior to that, I knew there was a difference because I have friends that went to, HBCUs, Carol Ann and Carla. They're not as militant as you.
I'm not militant. Stop that.
Did he just say that?
So the woman that I told at the desk, we're gonna get that ass.
Thank you.
The woman at the desk, she didn't know who Howard was.
But that's understandable, right?
She was a black woman.
Well, that's pretty bad.
I told her to hand over her black card.
Yes. Yeah.
How you not know that?
She knew about HBCUs though, right? In general?
I don't even know if she knew that. She knew about Ohio State. That's what she knew about.
Okay.
In that regard. But, whatever. Okay, that's all I got to say about that.
All righty. Well, welcome home to both of you. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm sorry they lost, but at least they got the feeling, the jolt it'll empower them for next year.
So let me go back a second. Here's the problem. The big schools won't play Howard because they might lose. So you end up playing Division II schools, lower mid-major schools. And so when it comes time for you to be to join the tournament and be ranked, your strength of schedule is so low that you end up getting a 16 seed every time. And it would put you against the number one team in the country. The ladies got a 14 seed this year, which is a major upgrade. But they played they played ranked opponents and beat them. They beat Cincinnati, they beat Fairfield. I think they beat Syracuse. Fairfield, so the ladies, right, our ladies beat Fairfield and got a 14 seed. Fairfield got an 11 seed, and we beat them. It's all a racket. It doesn't even make any sense. And then Fairfield got their ass whooped too by whoever they played, Notre Dame. So how is Fairfield ranked 11 and we're 14 and we beat them? It's all a racket. That's part of what made it distasteful, is that kind of stuff.
Sure.
They're clearly picking favorites and who they'd like to see advance. And by putting somebody at a 16 seed and they'll face the number one team in the country, you want them out. It's clear. So that's all I got to say about that.
All righty.
All right, say bye to your friends.
Goodbye. Thank you for joining us today.